The Room with Three Walls. Luther had been hired to take care of Miss Heather in June. He accepted for a single reason. The lovely manor she lived in, an architectural masterpiece, which he admired and dreamed of owning one day. Miss Heather was a senile, quiet woman, 83. She enjoyed sitting on the front porch and reading. She read the same books over and over. Luther had asked to bring her more, but she refused. As much as he admired the house, with its long hallways, columns, and structures, Luther felt terribly uncomfortable every time he was in the room with three walls. It was shaped like a triangle, right in the center of the house, with only one door that led to the main hallway. Everything inside looked crooked. The corners, the furniture, even the door. It had no windows, relying on lamps and an old chandelier to bring some light over the stacks of books, which were everywhere. The old lady took her books from the room, and only from there. Their titles were always obscure and ambiguous. Luther had tried to read one, but he got lost quickly. "That's not how you read it," said the woman. "How else?" replied Luther, a bit annoyed, but she didn't respond. When Miss Heather died, he inherited the manor. His joy reached no limits. However, he started to avoid the room with three walls, because it unsettled him. He brought his children there, his family, and spent the rest of his days on the property. Around the age of 70, he fell terribly ill and started having fever dreams about death. He prayed every night to just die, to escape this feverish, painful nightmare, but found no answer. One night, his pains were so tormenting that he rose from the bed and started roaming the house like a lunatic, muttering nonsense. "Leave me alone, you devil! Take it! Take it from me!" In doing so, he woke up his whole family. They all tried to calm him down, but to no avail. Blinded and hysterical, he thought of jumping from a window to end his days. Outside wailed a terrible rain. It would wash the blood away, he thought. He could not stand his rotten body to live in this shiny, perfect, and white home. His soul ached for something ugly, something ghastly and upsetting. He turned to the room with three walls. Despite his children and wife's protests, he entered and slammed the door shut. The crooked, wicked chandelier painted grotesque shadows on the crooked walls. He sat on the floor and in a moment of lucidity, laughed. "How many books are here? I'd spend an eternity reading them." A voice replied from one of the corners. "Would you like to?" His family never saw him again. It was as if he vanished completely. They sold the manor. It was bought by a family of 5, then sold again, because the kids complained they'd hear wails coming from the room with three walls. Hello. Thank you so much for listening. This is Ame. And if you enjoyed this story, please be sure to give your support and love to the writer. I wouldn't be able to record such wonderful works without them. And while you're in the description, maybe check out my socials so you can support more of me. I hope to have a lot more narrations out for you soon, so look forward to it. Bye!